Hey everybody. So you know how I said that I wasn't gonna go thrifting for a while? Well, technically I didn't lie because I was just minding my own business, driving to work, and they had an estate sale. And I had to stop. And actually, y'all be very proud of me because I was on my way to work, so I really only had about 15 or 20 minutes. Like, I refused to even look in the kitchen. This lady had so much stuff inside, outside. There were no barns, or else I would have been searching a barn. But the lady was nice enough. I just had this giant pile, and she held it till I got off. And then she actually offered to open the house back up. And I was like, no, thank you, because like I don't need anything. I just saw a few things, and she was a little proud of her stuff, meaning like it wasn't exactly all that inexpensive. And I did feel like I overpaid for a few items, especially like at an estate sale. But at the same token, if I see something, most of this is for me. If I see something and I know I want it, I just think, would I buy it in a store? Um, and if I will, then I'll do it. Okay, I'm going to show you, for example. First thing up is, y'all, look at these. They are solid brass, and they were actually, they were hanging on a wall. I took them off a while. They did have this little gold thing. There's two of them. And I don't know what about them I love. I mean, I do know what about them I love. They're floral, they're brass, they're solid. Well, anywho, she wanted $10. I paid her $10 a piece for them. And like I said, garage sale, estate sale, that is kind of high for $20. But I love them so much that I asked myself, if I was shopping in a store, would I pay 20? And the answer is yeah, I'd probably even pay more than that. So I got them. Now, I did pay $10 for this next item, and I was in such a rush. Like I said, I probably would not have gotten this. So it was this basket, and these things look amazing painted. So it actually has like some metal, thin brass inlay and stuff. Now, if you paint any of this stuff, it looks amazing painted, but you have to clear coat it with like even clear spray paint, because this stuff bleeds really, really bad. So I don't know. I would have paid $10 and not even thought twice about it. But when I got home, can you see it? I realized it had a ton of damage. So I probably would not have bought it. It does open. And I mean, I'll figure something out. I can put some shabby roses or something on the top of it, but it was just that I probably would not have bought it if I would have saw it. But I'm always in a rush, so it doesn't really matter. Now, this was $4, and it is a candle base. But I don't really even have to do anything. Like, I like the colors. I like everything about it. It is ceramic. I will tell on myself here. I did buy some other things that you're not going to see, you know, because I knew he was going to not be happy with me, because we did have a discussion. And he's right. He don't care what I buy. He's like, I just spent 12 hours cleaning this craft room, and I literally have shelves of things that need to be redone. So it's just like, get some of that stuff redone, and then you can refill it back up. But I mean, I can't help it. I was driving down the road and saw the sign. I can't help myself. So anyway, I bought him a ton of like birdhouses, and those were actually only $1, and it was like really good birdhouses. That's another reason I justify the spending of a lot of it. If you find some other things that are really cheap, I'm like, overall it balances out. So anyway, he's already got them hung up and everything. I don't know. I was just intrigued by this vase. It's off-white. It's nothing special. She might have even made it herself for all I know. It was $4, but my husband's into very modern. I'm into very English cottage. Somehow in my bedroom, we managed to marry the two. And so when I find pieces like this, I feel like it satisfies somewhat of his modern look and somewhat of my cottage look, and they go together. Here's another item that in the grand scheme of things, I didn't overpay, but at a uh, thrift sale or an estate sale, I do feel like it was $17. And can you see it? It's got a little bird for the end. My mother loved tea and had a million teapots. I don't know. I don't know. I love the color. It was coral. It is enamel. I don't even know if I'm going to use it because I convinced my husband I needed, and I'm probably going to butcher the name. What is it? That La Crusade. I convinced my husband that I absolutely had to have that pot set, and I got a teapot, and I don't know that I've ever used that $400 or $500 teapot that I bought. But anyway, I thought this would be cute in decor, if nothing else, because it had the little bird on the end of it. And he's like it's plastic, but I paid $17, but don't tell him. See, because these were like $1. I mean, you know, and these, a lot of them I like the color, and some of them you can easily paint up. $1. But these go great on like tiered trays and things like that. And since everybody's doing them, they're kind of hard to find. Okay, this was Rusty Crusty. It was only $1. I may do something with this, but I really just needed a little trash bin for in here in my craft room. I have them, but I work in different places, so for now it will be my $1 trash bin. Okay, this was outside and it's disgusting. It needs to be cleaned, but I have his brother, sister, cousin that I bought a while back, and my oldest daughter Ainsley, she thinks it's the creepiest thing, and so I had to get it. This one actually doesn't look as creepy, but it is the same exact cat as I had. I think what the other one, it was wearing down. I actually just painted over in white, and she kind of got upset that I did it. I said, well, I thought he creeped you out. And she said, no, it was a good creep. Okay, this was only $1. He does, I think he might have a hole right here. I can't really tell, but I'm going to paint him anyway. He's not bad, the color he is, but... And this is another one, and it was $2, and I was so excited because I really didn't think I was going to do anything, and I may not still, but again, I was in a rush, and he is broke. Now, if I painted him, you can't ever see that, and to be honest, if I sit him on a shelf this way, you can't ever see it either, so it is for me. $1 and $1. I don't know, this reminded me of my mom. Okay, this was only $3, and it is wrought on. It's a plant stand, and y'all look, you know, I'm a sucker for that bird. It was $3 or $4. I can't exactly remember. Okay, now this is the first thing I saw when I was like there was me and like 3 other cars that pulled up. We were the first ones. I could have had dibs at the whole place, but I don't need anything. But the second I saw this, I knew I had to have it. And I did pay $18 for it. But y'all, it's a cat dish. It is cast, or you know, it's not, I don't think it's original or anything. I think it even might have made in China on it somewhere. But we have all these stray cats that we keep capturing and having fixed. And so I just had to have it. Again, I think this was like $15. And he's missing an eye, but I'm gonna fix him. It's okay. He might just be one-eyed for a while, but it folds up. But I thought around Halloween time, it would be great for decorating. And, oh, wrong way, yeah. It folds up like that so I can store it. And then, ooh, I mean, he's a little bright, but I still liked him. It was, I think this was 12 or 15 too. Like I said, she was a little proud, but you know, if it was stuff I wanted, I got it. Oh, and then there was this, and it was an old ironing board, and I don't know, I think it was $12. But you know, with the price of wood, I actually took it apart, and I'm gonna paint it. I'll make a laundry sign on it. But for that price, I just hemmed and hawed for a second, but I said okay. I paid a little over $100 for everything. Oh, and that includes like the birdhouses he took. Okay, there are one last thing. Okay, I don't know what made me buy it. And this is actually probably one of the, I don't want to say regrets, but I paid her $8 and $7. Turns out they are the same size, so why did I pay two different prices? Secondly, when I got home and look, they're from Ross. They were only $12 to begin with. Again, I was in a rush. I was on my way to work. And they're artichokes. So I'm going to do something with them, y'all, but what, I don't know. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. I am flipping several items today. I'm working, I got to get this house decorated for spring. So I am going to work on several things today, and I will post a video of it. I also have all the footage of the whole time I was working on my craft fair that was coming up. That I need to sit down and actually make videos out of. These are a little easier because I can just talk to you guys and then post it. Fingers crossed. No, you guys would be super excited. It's just for a couple weeks, you guys. I gotta stay out of thrift stores. I mean, I probably have 150 to 200 things that are needing to be redone. So let's work on them. Let's all work on this. So if you have a craft room, or even if you don't, and you have stuff like me that's everywhere, go grab. I'm gonna grab 3 to 5 things at a time so that I don't get overwhelmed, and we're just gonna redo them. And that way, I can work through some of this stuff to make room for new stuff. So I do appreciate you. Stay tuned, and I will see you guys on the thrift side.